Hello, Pastor. My name is Dr. Don Ibbotson, and in this short video, I'd like to give you an overview of our background and our approach to deliverance ministry, and also try to answer some of the questions that we anticipate that you may have. Let me begin by saying in our ministry that we're counselors. We're NCCA licensed, we have counseling degrees, and we're also ordained ministers. In the area of deliverance, we have extensive experience, testimonials that you can see on the website, and I want to emphasize we have a deliverance ministry process that's effective. By that I mean there's lasting fruit from it. It's thorough. Our sessions typically take about 2 hours, and the real good news for other ministries and churches is that it's reproducible and teachable in others. We utilize what we call a 5-step process, and this is basically it. There's an interview session with the person that we're ministering to. There's a couple of teaching sessions where we teach about entry points for demonic strongholds and then how to close the open doors for those demonic strongholds. There's some interval between the teachings. And as you can see, there's some homework that the person has to prepare. The 4th session is the deliverance session. I'll tell you, it typically takes about 2 hours for us to pray deliverance for people. The 5th session is another teaching on how to stay free, be prepared for when the spirits try to return. And it's important to emphasize one of our key points is that people be in a good spirit-filled, Bible-believing church. Here's some of the things that we believe deliverance should not be. There's a lot of different ways of doing deliverance, but we believe that it should not be a circus or a spectacle. There's a person there that's being ministered to, and there doesn't need to be a lot of yelling. People don't need to be sat upon or wrestled to the ground. It should be done in order. It should not normally be done at the altar during the service or after the service, and we'll certainly explain why that is. We think there's a better way, and it shouldn't be done quickly or haphazardly. We do believe that people should be prepared. All right, what should deliverance look like in our view, and how do we do it? We find that deliverance is most effective when the person's properly prepared with the teachings we showed you, and also prepared for the warfare that's going to happen afterwards. And it should be done in order. There's a process approach. And when I mean in order, it means we use knowledge, experience, training, and certainly all the gifts of the Spirit are in our evidence and being used. Once again, it should be quiet, gentle, and thorough. I'm not saying there's no manifestations. There is some, but it shouldn't, like I say, shouldn't be a circus. And because the person's prepared, it's usually very quiet, gentle. And we also believe that it's best done privately, one-on-one. That's the essence of our training. But I will add that we do group deliverance seminars, and part of our training, one of our options, is to teach and train people how to do group deliverance seminars, which involves group teaching and ministry from a team of people. All right, here's what we believe. Counseling, deliverance, and inner healing are complementary. They're not mutually exclusive. People need all things. But the reality is you cannot counsel demons out of people. And we believe many times people aren't helped in counseling. They can go to it for a long time. They can't get any kind of lasting victory because they need deliverance. In like manner, inner healing is often most effective after deliverance. There's a big push on counseling. There's areas of inner healing, but the fact is if there's demonic strongholds, that will hinder and keep a person from realizing inner healing. So we feel there's a place for that, but it's best and most effective after deliverance. And we also believe as part of that deliverance should be and very much advised to be part of a church's helps program in conjunction with counseling and inner healing. We train and teach people through a series of online boot camps. They're online teachings, PowerPoint and video, very similar to what you're seeing now. All the handouts, manuals, PowerPoints, everything's available and downloaded from the site when people are registered in or via email. We also offer personal mentoring via Skype and or office visits for local people. We're committed to helping people be successful. It's not just a matter of watching the DVDs watching the teachings rather. We want and are committed to helping people be successful and available to help do that. And we have individual and church licenses available. Hope that's been helpful for you. We've tried to anticipate and answer some of the questions that you may have in a frequently asked questions part on the website here for you as well. Any questions that we haven't addressed, please feel free to contact me and we will be happy to help you. Thank you for watching.